Speaking of pain, we have some trailers, but I'll be honest, not all of them are good, but I'm not going to complain just yet because I'm just glad to have trailers again, honestly.
Yeah.
Even if, we'll be honest, some of them don't really live up to what I was hoping for. And culprit number one that we have today is the Snake Eyes movie, which is a prequel to the G.I. Joe franchise, the character of Snake Eyes, originally played by one of our favorite stuntmen, Ray Park, a.k.a. Darth Maul. Oh boy, I don't even know where to start with this trailer.
I got you. You ready?
Yes.
So, in a lot of... No, I can't make that joke. I was going to make a joke about somebody not lasting long enough. Because this trailer is only a minute long!
Not even a minute.
Like,
It's
what?
like 58 seconds.
I don't understand it, dude. You and I actually had a little bit of a discussion about what race Snake Eyes is supposed to be, and because he's supposed to be an outsider from his clan, so it's kind of a big thing. But also, it's kind of like G.I. Joe whitewashing at the same time. I don't know. There's nothing about this trailer that I don't feel I couldn't go watch a OG kung fu movie and get the same experience.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that it was like a minute trailer, I was like, well, it debuted during the MTV Music Awards, so maybe that was like the trailer to tell you, hey, on YouTube we've got the full trailer, like they do with the Super Bowl. No, the 58-second or whatever trailer is the full thing, which makes you go, Parquet, your movie comes out the end of July, so this is like right around the corner, guys. This is when you should be releasing full trailers, telling us about the story. Why should we care about this movie other than, oh, you know that guy that you like from Crazy Rich Asians? Now he's got a sword, and you could see his face, which... This is an issue that I've had ever since they announced the Snake Eyes movie of there's much more interesting characters in the G.I. Joe pantheon than Snake Eyes, primarily because the dude has a mask on, so you can't see his face, he can't emote in that way, but he also doesn't speak, which makes that even more complicated. I'm not the biggest G.I. Joe expert, but I've always thought Snake Eyes was a cool character, but not one you really needed backstory on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always worried when they said they're doing a Snake Eyes movie and then cast Henry Goulding, who is like Hollywood's it boy right now, of like the next good-looking leading man, which good for him. I appreciate that we have a up-and-coming leading guy that's not just another white guy. I've heard great things about Crazy Rich Asians. I've heard great things about his role in The Gentleman. This guy's on the up and up. You clearly cast him, just like you did with Stephen Amell in Ninja Turtles, not for him to wear a mask and for everyone to know this is the guy on the poster, as opposed to this character is supposed to be covered up the entire time. My worry here is this will just be a generic samurai movie for most of it until at like the very end of the movie, the sequel bait, he'll put on the mask and then somehow in the final fight, instead of taking his vow of silence, which is supposed to be what it is, he takes a vow of silence after his master's killed. That's something that I think he let happen. I'm not sure with G.I. Joe mythology. Mm-hmm. My worry is he's going to have an accident in a battle and his throat will get cut or something, rendering him mute from then on out, which I'm going, that to me seems less impactful than choosing not to talk. I'm nervous about this. The trailer gave no story beats away, which again, this movie comes out in almost 2 months, and you really should be delving into story details here. Just from the trailer, but it could just be trailer editing. The editing looked all kinds of wonky. But this also just feels too late. Like, the first two G.I. Joe movies were a long time ago, and I'll be honest, I didn't like those either. This looks... It doesn't have a very high bar to cross to be better than those first two, but those came out a very long time ago. This could just be Hasbro looking to restart a dead franchise, essentially, with doing CPR, like kind of the Bumblebee effect of doing a prequel and hoping that restarts your franchise, but I just don't know. I feel like, even as a not big Snake Eyes fan, it feels like they're misinterpreting the character and just going, attractive young guy, make him samurai. But this guy's supposed to be mute and we don't see his face. Doesn't matter. That doesn't sell on posters. I'm going. I've got some massive red flags right off the bat on this one.
Yeah, I do too. I'm with you in that it's a little late for G.I. Joe guys. Like, they don't even make the action figures anymore. So what's the deal here? Also, didn't we explore Snake Eyes' origin in the second one?
I thought we did. I tried to block out the second one out of my memory.
I will say, if the guy with two swords in the middle of the 50-second trailer is Storm Shadow.
It is.
Bro, I'm here for it. Because that was cool. What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm one of those guys that always thought Storm Shadow was way cooler than Snake Eyes.
Oh, yeah, because he was allowed to have a personality. He was allowed to emote.
Exactly. Yeah, so I hope it happens at the beginning of the movie. I'm hoping that his vow of silence and all the stuff that causes that happens at maybe first 30-minute, 45 minutes. And so they're hiding the back half of this movie because they don't want to show you too much Snake Eyes too fast because they do understand it's Snake Eyes. He doesn't emote much. That's what I'm hoping. I don't think that's the case because this is the first trailer we've gotten for this movie, and it comes out in July. So,
yeah, it's like they're like, oh, that Shang-Chi trailer did really, really well. We've got a movie that we just finished that could kind of be similar to that. It just does kind of feel a little too much like a Shang-Chi clone, just with swords instead of hand-to-hand combat.
mm-hmm.
But that looks like it's got clear cinematography, and I trust Marvel storytelling. Like, I like Marvel movies. I did not like the first two G.I. Joe movies. I don't know who's attached to direct this one, and maybe that's concerning. But then again, this movie especially feels like it's been in development hell forever, or like been done forever. But that could just be me not keeping a close tab on it. But yeah, of all the trailers that we're going to talk about today, I think this is by far the weakest.
Oh, dude, totally. And it's not even.
And that's actually, never mind. We've got another one that looks.
See, I would put that other one that higher than this.
Probably.
I'll have my reasons, and we'll talk about it here in a minute. But
I agree with you, and I think I can know what your reasonings are. But
yeah, it's just it didn't do anything for me. I've seen enough martial arts movies to be like, all right, cool.
I think they're banking on their general audience not having the knowledge that is Josh going into movies.
But then, like, why would you see a Snake Eyes movie if you're not into, like, martial arts movies? You know what I mean?
Henry Goulding.
Because
Henry Goulding.
Yeah, yeah, he's cute, but, like, come on, like, I don't know, man.